Right, girls, come onto your mat. As always, we're going to start seated. And I just want you to cross the legs, get yourself comfy. Pop your hands somewhere that's just relaxing for you. No effort required. Lift up as tall as you can, drawing the ribs in and down. Maybe take a couple of rolls of the shoulders up and down into the back, opening wide through the chest. Try and get as long as you can through your neck. Try and get as much space between your ears and your shoulders as you can, wide through the collar. Just relax the arms. Just soften the gaze. Maybe close down the eyes. And just take a moment just to be still. Be silent. Reset the body. Brand new year. And as you're sitting here nice and silently and still, start to take your focus into your breath. Breathing in through the nose. And then breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Feel the rib cage expand. Feel the lungs expand. And as you exhale, just letting it all go. And just follow the rise and fall of the breath. Trying not to let the mind wander. The mind can be super busy. Lots of thoughts coming in and out. So if you feel like your mind starts to wander, just take that thought back to the breath. Maybe start counting the breath in for 4 and out for 4. And as you follow the breath, I just want you to notice any tight areas of the body. Are you holding any tension in the neck, in the shoulders, in the back? Are you clenching your fists? So just try and notice the tense areas. Don't stress about them. Just notice where you might be holding that tension. Good, just a few more breaths. Maybe setting yourself an intention for the day, a goal, something that you're grateful for, the ability to move, your health, and just keep that thought with you throughout our session today. One more deep breath in, and deep breath out. Good. Start to just move the head. And don't try to go in a particular direction, just let the head move. Side to side, forwards and back, maybe some circles. Just getting any sort of tension out of the neck. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. Or you might want to open your eyes and just take in your surroundings. And then start to move the shoulders up, down, maybe circles. Just feeling the body. And again, keep going through that breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And maybe start to add the rib cage into that, maybe taking some nice circles with the ribs. You might want to keep the hands on your thighs just to get that movement. Opening that back and the sides of the body. And again, no particular direction. And then settle somewhere in the middle. You can pop those hands off to the side and let's just take some circular movements. Breathing in, let's float that left arm all the way up and over. And then breathing out, we're going to circle around as if you're sort of dipping the fingers in a pond. And then we're going to open out to the other side, opening your chest and shoulder, and then restacking the spine. Beautiful. We're going to go over to the other side, breathing in. And then breathing out, circling the body. Opening that left shoulder and chest, and then exhale, sitting up tall. Good, so just keep that body going, side to side, and then forward and round. And try and keep the sit bones on the floor as you do this, so getting a real nice stretch into that side waist, into the back. And let's just do one more each way. Good, and last one. And then when you're ready, coming up onto your hands and knees. Fingers under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Nice long spine, reaching your tail away. Shoulders melting down into the body, nice long neck. Take a breath in, find that beautiful length. And then exhale, tilt the pelvis under, rounding your back, chin to chest. Take a breath in at the top here. Can you expand into the rib cage a little bit more? And then exhale, you're going to move in the opposite direction. So opening your chest, tilt the pelvis back and gaze up. Take a breath in, expanding into the ribs, into the front of the body. And then we're going to do that again. Exhale as you round, pushing the floor away. Try and feel the space between your shoulder blades. As you breathe in, expand, and then exhale on the movement. Going in your own time. Just try and mobilize the back as much as you can from tail to crown. Just notice the tension in the shoulders here. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Get a lovely long neck. And make this your last one. Come back through neutral, drawing the ribs in, belly to spine, shoulders back. Go ahead and float one arm up to the ceiling as we're going to open out your chest. And exhale, you're going to twist underneath into your thread the needle. Beautiful. Keep that going, breathing in, opening wide. And then exhale, twisting underneath. Let's do two more. Getting that expansion in the chest and twist through your thoracic spine. And let's just do one more. Good. And when you're ready, come back through center, pop that hand down, and let's go straight into the other side. Breathing in, floating the arm up to the sky, and breathing out, we twist underneath. And again for two. Try and keep the tail up over the knees. Two more. And last one, ladies. And then go ahead and pop those hands back down. Shift the hips all the way back. And now I want you to just rest in that child's pose position. Maybe bring the forehead to the mat. Melt the shoulders down. Tail is reaching back, fingers are reaching forwards. And just enjoy a moment of stillness. Take the focus back into the breath. Following the breath in through the nose, breathing into the ribs. And then exhaling, just letting it all go. Can you reach your fingers a little bit further forward? Get that stretch into that mid-back. Try and breathe equally into both sides of the ribs. Maybe just noticing if one side is tighter than the other. One more breath in the center. And then just walk your hands over to one side. Shift the hips slightly over to the opposite side so you're getting a lovely stretch into the side of the body. And again, taking that focus into the breath again. And see if you can send the breath just into that one side of the body that we're stretching there. On the inhale, you're going to expand into the ribs. And then exhaling, just letting it go. One more breath. Beautiful. And then walking your hands over to the opposite side. Same thing on this side. Again, following the breath into the sides of the rib. So just that one side of the rib. Relax the neck, relax your shoulders. Good, one more breath. And then come back through center and come up into that tabletop position. Go ahead and tuck the toes underneath you. Lift the knees and press back into a downwards facing dog. Bring the feet hip width apart. Try and get the heels as close to the floor as you can. You're lifting the tail up to the ceiling as much as you can, spreading all 10 fingers into the mat, and then just gently gazing up towards your knees. So you should feel a lovely stretch into the back of the hamstrings, into the shoulders. See if you can inch your chest a little bit more towards your thighs. Maybe here, start to pedal through the feet, one heel at a time. Good, just rolling through the arches of the feet. Getting a deeper stretch into each calf. And again, nice strong shoulders, spreading the fingers. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep that right heel lifted, and we're going to reach your right leg up towards the ceiling into your 3-legged dog. Try and keep the hips as square as you can, anchoring your left heel down. And reaching your right toe up to the ceiling just for a few breaths. From here, folding the knee in towards your chest. Nice long lunge. Bring your foot underneath your knee. Square off the hips and just reach the arms up to the ceiling. Good. And we're just going to do nice static poses today. Sink the hips down a little bit more. Shoulders relax. Reach your fingers up. Spread the toes, driving through the heel. Beautiful. Good. From here, open yourself out into a warrior 2, reaching the fingertips nice and wide, pressing your right knee back. Heels are down, sink a little bit deeper, squaring off the hips. Good. From here, bring the elbow to the knee, reach up and over, side bend. One long line, fingers to heel. shoulders relaxed. And let's go in the opposite direction. Reverse. Slide the hand down your ankle. Keep that front knee bent as much as you can. Bend the front knee. That's it. Big stretch into the side of the body. Maybe gazing upwards. Beautiful. And then circling the arms all the way around and come back into a nice long lunge position. Bring your left hand to the floor, reach your right hand up to the ceiling and hold it there just for a moment or two. You might want to stay here, you might want to take the hand behind your back and just open and twist the body a little bit more. Modification, you can always drop that back knee, whatever feels good for you. One more breath. Good. Bringing the hands either side of the foot. Slide your back leg in just a little and flex your front foot. So you're getting a stretch into your front hamstring. Stick the booty back, chest up, fingertips just resting on the floor. Really curl those toes up towards you. Parallel legs. Good. From here, bring the hands to the floor, but soften the front knee and lift the back leg up to a standing split. See if you can relax the head, just gazing up towards your knee, and keep reaching that back leg up to the ceiling. Try not to grip the floor with the toes, just relax the feet. Good, and then from here, let's take a balance. So soften the front knee, square off the hips, come into your warrior 3, fingers forward. Nice long line from the fingers to the toes, square off the hips, so bring that left hip down. Pull the tummy in, shoulders back. Just challenging your balance. So fingers and toes going in the opposite direction as if you're being stretched. Good, without putting that back foot down, see if you can swing it all the way through, crossing it in front of your right foot and shift your hips back into your standing figure 4. Good, so this is a lovely hip opener. Press the palms together, keep your chest up, and really drive your left knee down. Good, feet together. Reach up to the ceiling, big breath in, and breath out, forward fold all the way down. Relax the head, fold yourself into your thighs. Good. From here, slide the hands up towards your shins, chest up, tail back, flat back. You're going to get as much length in the hamstrings in the back as possible. And then nice and easy, forward fold all the way back down. Bending your knees. Step or jump yourself back to your plank position to hold right here. Pull your tummy in. Squeeze your glutes gently, chest forward, shoulder blades back down into the body. And nice and easy, bend the elbows all the way down onto your floor. Lift your chest, squeeze your booty, and come up into your upwards facing dog. Good, make sure that the belly is pulled in, so fire underneath your tummy button, bottom squeezed, stable shoulders. And then when you're ready, push your hips back. Take a moment in that child's pose once again. Forehead to the mat. Take a few breaths just to reset the body. And then coming back up into that tabletop position. Just before we go on to the other side, I just want you to, again, reset the body by taking a couple of circles around with the pelvis, getting into that cat and cow, but this time taking a circular movement. Again, no rules in this one, just let the body move. And then when you're ready, come back to that tabletop, tuck the toes under, core tight, power up, downwards facing dog. Relax the neck, relax your shoulders, spread the fingers, heels down, tail up. Push the tail up as high as you can, heels down. Breathe. Good, this time maybe just sway the hips side to side. So dropping the hips to one side, keeping the legs straight, and then dropping the hips the other side. So you're wagging your tail side to side, and you should feel a stretch all the way down the side of the legs. Just getting into your IT band, into the calves. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and let's go straight into the other side. This time your left leg is going to reach up to the ceiling into your three-legged dog. Again, hips square, so again, try not to open out too much. Really now focusing on your right heel pressing down. Nice long lunge, fold your knee in towards you, planting it in between your hands, squaring off the hips, back heel lifted, reach the arms up to the ceiling, crescent pose, shoulders down. You can see you want a right angle at that front knee, just over the ankle, maybe dip the hips down a little bit more, so you're getting a big stretch into the hip flexors. You might want to drop the knee down if that's too much for you. Melting the shoulders down, fingertips reaching up. Working into that strength of that front leg. Good, go ahead and open out the body into your warrior two. Again, front knee stays bent, reach the fingers as wide as you can. Keep your glutes gently engaged here. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Bring the elbow to your thigh and reach up and over side bend. Try to get a gap between your ear and your shoulder so we're not holding tension in the neck. girls. And then reverse that. Keeping the legs where they are, just the upper body moves. Slide the hand down your shin. Try and get as much stretch in that side body. Maybe gazing upwards. And then circling the arms all the way up and over. Turning yourself back round. This time, left arm is going to reach up to the sky. You might want to take the hand behind your back. Try and open and twist a little bit more. Keep pushing the floor away with your right hand. Modification, back knee down. And then when you're ready, bring hands either side of the foot. Slide your back leg just a few inches in so you can come into both legs straight. Flex your front foot. Stick your tail back, chest up, so you should feel that stretch into your left hamstring, calf. Good, and keep bringing that right hip down so we're square. Try not to open yourself out, parallel. You should feel that more. Can you curl the toes up just a little bit more? There it is. Bend your front knee just slightly. Lift the back leg into your standing split. Again, keep reaching that back toe up. Try and get your nose towards your knee. More advanced, you can even bring the hands to the ankle. Get that balance. Pull yourself in. That's it, girls. When you're ready, coming into your balance, square off the hips, front knee slightly softened. Can you take the fingers away from the floor into your warrior three? Good, take your focus down towards your mat. Shoulder blades down the back body, fingertips reaching forward, back toe reaching back, hips are square. Core tight, glutes squeezed. Keep breathing, following that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, and when you're ready, try not to put the back leg down, just swinging it all the way forward. Crossing it in front into your standing figure four. That's it, good. Hands to chest. Oops. And try not to get frustrated if you wobble. It's just a process. You're pressing the knees out. Feel that stretch into your glutes, into your hips. Can you bend a little deeper? Try and flex the feet here, that should help. Gorgeous. Oops. Feet together, mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And I want you to just hang here for a moment. Try and get your nose to your knees. Legs are straight. Reach your tail up towards the ceiling. Just and let the whole body just relax here. Maybe shake your head no. Maybe nod your head yes. Good. Sliding the hands up your shins into your flat back. Long neck. Long spine. So imagine your back is like a tabletop here. And then relax all the way back down towards your mat. Soften the knees, step or jump to plank. Holding it for just a few breaths, powering up the core, powering up the shoulders, squeezing the glutes. Feel your hip bone to hip bone zipping in and up with the pelvic floor. Nice soft elbows, spread the fingers. And then bend the elbows into the waist, chaturanga, up dog. Squeeze the bottom, legs are long, chest up, tummy tight. Good, just relax your shoulders there. Perfect. And then when you're ready, just come all the way down onto your belly. And I want you to just bring your hands underneath your forehead. Let's just take one leg up towards your heel, bring your heel in towards your bottom. You might want to keep your hands under your forehead, you might want to take them out to the side, wherever's comfy for you. And we're just going to open out your hip. You're going to twist the body, reaching up and over. And then back down. And we're going to do the same leg, so just bending the heel in towards your bottom and opening out your hip. And just keep that flow going. Just put this microphone off to the side while I do this. Up and over. So you should feel a nice stretch into that lower back, into the hip flexors, just getting that nice twist through the body. Maybe just relaxing the head to one side. And just take your time. The last one on this side. And then you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Folding the heel in towards your bottom. And then lifting the hip. And tapping as far as you can to the opposite side of the body. Doesn't matter where your hands are, you can keep them underneath your forehead. Or you might want them a little bit wider for a bigger base of support. And let's just do one more here. Beautiful. This time I'm going to bring both heels in towards your bottom. Can you reach around and grab both of your feet? We're going to come up into little rocking position. So squeezing the bottom, chest open, shoulder blades back. And then you're going to release back down. And again, kicking the feet into the hands, squeezing the bottom, lifting your thighs off the floor if you can. And then releasing back down. But let's do two more. Just make sure your core is engaged here. And you're squeezing your bottom. And last one. When you're ready, release the legs, release the arms, and push yourself back into a shell stretch. So bring your bottom towards your heels. Round your back, chin to chest. Pull your belly away from your thighs. Maybe bring the hands to the heels. Maybe bring the forehead to the mat and lift the bottom away from the heels so you're getting a deeper stretch into that back. Good. When you're ready, bring the bottom back towards your heels, restack your spine, and roll yourself up. Good. Sit yourself up tall, bring one leg in front of you. Hands to thighs, tilt the pelvis under, and let's come into that hip flexor stretch. Hips are square, squeeze your booty. Don't need to go too low. We're getting more into that psoas area. And your opposite arm is going to reach up to the sky and then over to the side. Maybe bringing the opposite hand to the inside of the knee so you can twist and reach a little bit deeper. Bring the hands to the floor. Let's cross the leg across the body into your pigeon pose, and you're going to slide the back leg away. Try and get yourself as square as you can, shin parallel to the front mat. Come down onto the forearms. And just relax the head down. And while you're here, try to take the tension away from the upper body. And let's take the focus back into your breath, following the breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, see if you can sink deeper into that stretch. So just relaxing the glutes and surrendering into that pose. And then when you're ready, lift yourself up tall. You're going to swing your back leg all the way around, crossing it in front, and we're just coming into our spinal twist. So pulling the knee in towards you and just gazing over the opposite shoulder. Try and walk the back hand around the body as much as you can. Open the chest. Your shoulders should just be over the hips, so try not to lean too far back. One long line from crown to tail. And then restack the spine, coming back forwards. Just loosely cross the legs, so one foot in front of the other, and then just reach the body forwards. Just allowing the knees to open. Coming all the way up. Cross the feet, pull yourself back up into your tabletop position once again. And then lifting yourself up tall, and we're going to do the other leg. So other leg goes forwards, knee over the ankle, tilt the pelvis under, squeezing your bottom, and then hinge the hips. Opposite arm reaches up, and then side bend. You can use your opposite hand into the inside thigh to push yourself away and gently twist. You should feel this stretch down the psoas, into the sideways, into your QL, into the lower back. It's a really good stretch. Keep breathing, following your breath. And then when you're ready, folding the knee across the body, the leg across the body, bending at the knee, and coming down into your pigeon. Aiming to get your shin parallel to the front mat. If it doesn't get there, don't panic, don't force it. And each breath, just see if you can melt down a little bit deeper. One more breath here. And then sitting up tall, swing your back leg all the way around, crossing it in front. Both sit bones down, and let's go into your spinal twist. Pulling your legs in towards you as you go up tall and gently rotate. One more breath. And then restack the spine. Gently crossing the legs in front of you, this time with the other leg in front, and then again coming into your forward fold. Cross-legged forward fold. Allow the knees just to fold out. Nice. Girls, restack your spine, and we're going to finish on our backs today. So just bringing out the feet in front of you and just gently roll yourself down onto your mat. Bring the heels in towards your bottom so your feet are hip width apart. And I just want you to take a couple of pelvic rocks. Rocking the pelvis forwards and backwards, getting into the lower back, getting into those lower tummy muscles. Shoulders down onto the mat, long neck, head is heavy. All 10 toes pressing down into the mat. And then maybe sending the hips side to side, so you're hiking the hips up to one side and then hiking the hips up to the other side. So you should feel a stretch into that side waist, as if you're cleaning the floor with your bottom. That's it, shaking the hips. And then when you're ready, open the arms out to the side. Drop the knees over to one side. You might want to walk the feet out a little wider to get a deeper stretch. Your feet might want to be mat width apart, depending on how you feel. just dropping the knees over to the other side. Again, the wider the feet, the bigger stretch you're gonna get. So your back knee wants to be pushing down to the floor. Try not to arch the back too much here. Coming back through center. Just give those knees a hug in towards you, maybe taking a rock side to side. And then let's just find a comfortable position. Last few minutes, maybe straightening the legs. Find your Shavasana. Palms up, palms down, wherever you feel. I want you to just close down the eyes. We're just going to be here for 2 more minutes. And I want you just to allow yourself to be completely still. Allow this time just to switch off from absolutely everything. Take 2 minutes. Allow the brain to switch off. Don't let any thoughts come in. Just resetting the mind, resetting the body for the day, for the year. Try to soften the muscles of the face, between the eyebrows, around the cheeks, the jaw. Allow the head to feel heavy. Melt the shoulders down. And once again, like we started with, just follow that breath. Breathing in through the nose, expanding into the ribs. And then exhaling, letting it all go, just melting away. Try to shut out any sounds that may be distracting you. Making the breath a little bit louder so you can really follow it in and out. And when you're ready, just start to wake up the body, maybe wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Shaking the head side to side. And then just slowly get yourself up to a seated position. Maybe taking a rock forwards and backwards. And then join me. Feet together for a couple of breaths, or crossed if that's more comfortable. Breathing in, lift the arms. For 2. And 1 more. Hands to prayer. Hands to heart. And that's you done. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for joining me.